Yo, 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 everybody, welcome to Team RaddTitan. It's a collector's chat over there looking illuminated and older, quite Hebrewish, is Alex, and I am George or Gio. We're going to be going through the latest updates. We're going to be covering the San Diego Comic-Con thing. We're going to be talking about whether that was a flop or what we all think of it. So get in the comments below if you are, in the chat. Please comment throughout, and we'll build your questions and all that jazz and talk about bits and pieces as we go. It is chat number 357, and we're going to be talking about the latest beast from Sideshow Collectibles that I got in this week too. Some other bits and pieces. We'll show some fan art, and go through some stuff, share some bits, talk some jazz, drink some beer, all that good stuff. How are you, Alex? You all right, man?
Living the dream. Living the dream.
Sounded like sarcasm.
Well, just every time I go live, my webcam or my microphone decides, you know what? I don't want to work today. Single fucking time. And it's always one of them. And it's always like, whenever you go on a fucking Teams call, it decides,
Minute, 20 seconds.
We're going to update now. And it just does all that shit. And then, and now I found my other webcam. God damn it. But yeah, it's just really fucking annoying. Really annoying. And then, I don't know, the other week, it was like when we were about to go live with all the guests, it was just like, yeah, I just want to run through this. I want to run everything through this app, which I don't ever use. And then it just defaulted to this app. And it didn't change anything. I'm just, motherfuckers. God damn.
Yeah. Can't have everything.
Well, I got a new laptop, so I'm just hoping that, it kind of does. There you go, that's a different camera. That one. Yeah, that's that one. That one's a bit better.
There you are. Oh. And looking behind you, we've all been there. We might as well talk about this now. The space is the enemy of every collector. I currently have numerous pieces in the loft, boxed up and safely away. And I am still getting new pieces in all the time. So space is really the big enemy of the collector. And, we are very proud to be sponsored by Displaybox, who is the UK and European distributor for Modular Space. And if you look behind Alex over there, you can see that he is making the most out of his spatial issues. They do some of the best lighting and display units that collectors can buy. Their units are massive as well, by the way. Some of the stuff in there is huge. They got some big bits and pieces, completely customized your outfit as well. Don't interrupt me, Rich.
So I'm just saying, I don't think you can appreciate how big.
Nah, I know they're big. I've seen them. But, they are huge. You can get customized units to fit your space or whatever it is you want to do. And for most items, you can get 24 hours shipping. So we're talking about ordering today and tomorrow or the day after, you'll have exactly what you need to get started and jazz up your collection. Check them out, have a check of the website and have a little look at what's going on over there. They do some great discounts as well if you buy in bulk. So jump over there and see what's going on.
No, 100%. I mean, I'm really, really happy with the service. And, there was a few times where I wanted to try kind of something out. And they were kind of very much like, they sent me a load of brackets and they sent me a load of extension leads, and they sent me some extra parts just so I could try things out. It didn't work out the way I planned it, so I had to send them back. But anyway, but they were open to my ideas. And yeah, it's good. I mean, and again, Ian and Simon are great guys. Really good to deal with. They reply super, super fast. One of the big problems with Watcher Space is if you speak to anybody who's ordered, the turnaround time is obscene. Like it's such a long wait, and a lot of people their kind of collections change, their ideas change. They've substituted for something else and just decided, you know what, I waited too long. And
definitely.
With this good display box, it happens. You get it. You can appreciate it. And that's the problem as well, is once you get into that mindset of these guys are taking the piss, they're taking too long, you lose interest. Same with statues, same with what other things. But yeah, with this, once you get these in, you're going to love them in your collection. And yeah, I'm super happy with them. And I can't wait to get the rest of my cabinets in, start unboxing the rest of my collection. Super actually.
Good. Who's in the chat?
Yeah, in the chat today, we've got Happy JCGR.
Yo, motherfucker.
Today. How you doing? He's posting every day.
I love this guy. He's awesome.
Posting every day, trying to get me to open my Venom. I've already told him, dude, I cannot open it until my cases come in, which was meant to be August, mid-August, and now they've been delayed till October. I've told him
So it'll be like
day
on the post. It'll be like day 214.
Yeah, day 214 is a Big Brother house, you know. But no, he's posting every day, and he goes, "I'm in it for the long game." So, okay. The funny thing as well is I'm going to collect at least 2 statues at the weekend, and they're going to be unboxed before the Venom because they don't have boxes. So yeah, I'm probably going to get shit about that. But no, yeah. So that's,
what do you mean? What do you mean? The statues don't have any boxes?
No.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, that's why they're so ridiculously cheap. And the guy actually who I am actually purchasing them from, he's got another one, and he kind of said to me, "Look, not on the chat. No, I haven't got them."
You put some pictures on. I'd like to see because I don't know what it is. I'd like to see it.
Yeah, but he basically said to me, "Look, you know, because you've got these 2 and you're coming, I'll do this one for a really good deal." And I thought he was just going to say the same price I paid for the others. And I was like, "Oh, well, yeah, well, you know what? I'll tell you." Because, sorry, let me rewind a little bit. What actually happened was, I said to him today, "I'll tell you what. When I come on Saturday, can you cancel my eBay order and I'll give you cash because I've got a load of cash I want to get rid of." And he's just like, yeah, man, that's cool. And I go, also, you know, because they charge the protection fee, it's like, that's basically my petrol money to get here and back anyway, probably a bit more. But so I just said to him that, you know, if you do that, that would just help out a little bit. So he cancelled that, so I got them a little bit cheaper. And then he just said, "Oh, because you're buying these 2 and because you're coming to collect it, do you want this 3rd one?" And I'm like, "Not really. I kind of got too many Wolverines as it is. I don't really need another fucking Wolverine. I need another Wolverine like I need another fucking Spider-Man," which that's a whole other story because I bought another Spider-Man. But anyway, but so yeah, he showed me the pictures. And actually, there was a few pictures I hadn't seen poses of, and
why don't you put them pictures in the chat so we can have a look?
Okay, I'll do it while we're talking. And then basically he, what's his name? There we go, Matt. So yeah, so he just said to me, "Look, yeah, you can get this one, and basically give me." So I'm buying these other 2 pieces for like £300 each.
Yeah,
they're one of them at least. Anyway, the Weapon X is really highly regarded and sells for like it used to sell for big money. Anyway, it used to sell for like £1,500. So you know, I buying it for £300. Getting the Amiga Red, I thought, fuck it, I'll get that as well for £100. Got to go collect it. And then he said to me, "Yo, because you're coming to collect it, do you want to give me like $250 for the other one?" And I was just like, "Oh my god, that's so cheap." It's just so cheap, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, in fairness, there is no boxes. Like that's a big problem.
Well, not really, because the thing about these ones is, you know, they're kits. So the boxes they arrive in, once they're assembled, I don't think they're any good anyway.
That's a good point. I've never really ordered a kit, so I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't know how it works with these pieces, but if anyone knows, with last level pieces, when you order a kit, is then once you assemble it,
it's the box.
Is the box absolutely useless, or is it assembled? You know, so the parts come apart like the kit. Is the kit? Is the kit just an unpainted statue, basically? Do you know what I mean?
That's a good question. Yeah, basically, does it? If you wanted to rebox it and move, how do you do that? Will it still work?
Yeah.
Will the box work or not? Once you get it out and assemble and put it all together and paint it, can it go back the way it came out? That's the question. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, again, I'm not even sure about that. But the guy, I think he threw away all his boxes for a lot of his pieces, and he's in like everyone's getting like messy divorces and whatever. And basically, yeah, he just said, I just need the money, need the money quick, and so I might go there and see, have a look. I've got it here anyway. It's some of the first pictures on the thing anyway. But happy JCG, here you go. What's with the purple? What's with the purple crown? What's that?
Huh?
What's the purple crown? I have no idea what the purple crown is.
Sounds like code.
Yeah. Taps the mic. Is this thing on? What's with the purple crown? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sounds like code for
piece looks beautiful. I may have to pay it off early. Yeah, he's done his rotator cuffing, so he has to get his missus to do them all.
It's a tough interview, man. I've done a lot of rehab on them injuries for like fighters, and they're like after like surgeries and stuff. And that's a long old recovery. You've got to be very careful.
Or resistance band stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, you've got to do it like external rotations. There's loads of exercises to be honest, but it depends. It depends what really is ripped and underrepaired, because there's a whole junction of muscles around the infraspinalis, supraspinalis, teres minor, major. There's lots of things going on around there. That if he's
did you say teres chocolate orange?
Who?
I'm joking. What did you say? Teres chocolate orange.
Teres minor, teres major.
I'm joking.
But yeah, they're all the structural.
Leon in the house.
Nice, welcome, bro.
Actually, looking at going to San Diego Comic-Con next year, and this is the topic. Yeah, I mean, hopefully I'll go next year, but we'll see. Random Korean. We actually, funny enough, George, we covered all the parts from San Diego Comic-Con last week. You know that.
Yeah, but we're going to talk. We've got to discuss the elephant in the room, which, I mean, me as an observer, I've been in this game now for 11, 12 years doing this business, maybe more, and it's the dullest and shittest it's ever been. Just like for me, it really has lost some sparkle, like serious sparkle. I don't know, like in terms of statue collecting. I used to sit there and wait for like stuff to start filtering through and shit, and like I couldn't wait to see what was going to be there. And no disrespect to like PCS and stuff, but it really seems like they were the only people represented. Nobody else. Nobody was at it. There's very little stuff coming through, being shown, being shared. It's incredibly disappointing and slightly concerning. So we've got to discuss, like, is that on its arse? Is that dead? Because it looks like it's dead to me. I mean, we're talking about the biggest Comic-Con in the world.
Yeah.
And it didn't seem like the biggest Comic-Con in the world. It seemed like shit, if I'm being honest.
Well, there was also a lot of stuff as well with this where a lot of the studios, the movie studios, all pulled out as well, didn't they?
That's what I'm saying. There wasn't anything going on. It seemed to like, it was like a fart in a swimming pool or a jacuzzi. It just seemed to just go by with like little disturbance, little ripple, like nothing. It just seemed like not really worth anybody's time. It's just like.
Well, I think the worst part about it as well was the fact that Sideshow did Sideshow Con, but the problem about it was shit. Sideshow Con didn't show any much to do with Sideshow. I mean, they did the Cyclops. That was the only thing, really, wasn't it?
Again, like I say, it's very minimal. Like that was before the con. Again, with
no, that was Sideshow Con was like the week before San Diego.
That's what I'm saying. But that was again a bit of a whimper, wasn't it? It wasn't, it's concerning.
Well, I think the things that saved Sideshow Con was like Tweety Heads.
Yeah.
So I think with that, I mean, I know that with PCS, they were a bit worried about sending things to Sideshow's so close to San Diego, and then you've got the opportunity of things breaking.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about prototypes as well, which is just a nightmare. We've had numerous delivered, and in fact, none come without any issues. So we've got to do something to sort it out.
So let me just continue here, and then we'll go back to it. I just heard the contract for the con in San Diego is up soon, and the talk might move to Las Vegas. Oh wow! Well, the thing about like San Diego as well is it's a bit like arse end of nowhere really. There's not a lot around other than the con. I know the whole town does little things here and there, but if it moved to somewhere like Vegas, I think it might be more accessible for people. It's a better location. To get to San Diego is a bit of a nightmare for a lot. And then the accommodation is just astronomical. So expensive. Cat Dad in the house, collector down, Yo, quick hello while driving. Going to be seeing him in about a week or so.
Don't fucking text and drive, motherfucker.
Yeah. The contract for San Diego is up in 2027. What's up, fan Dante Dis in the house? How you doing?
Brother, welcome.
Nice segue, George. I was going to say that. Nice segue. Especially space, UK homes, yeah, for sure. Space number 100%. Good evening, chaps. Hope everything's hunky dory. Sucker from Inferno in the house.
Welcome, bro. Hope you're well.
So funny. Darren Crofer. Hope you're both well. Darren, how you doing?
Hey, man.
Future. That's a new one. Artist Future.
Welcome, brother. Welcome.
Yo. How you doing, buddy?
Get involved.
Happy JCGR. There is a purple crown at the top of the live chat. Oh, you mean on the right-hand side? That's a QR code to get to display box.
Yes, I'll sponsor this week's chat.
Well, what do you mean? Send me a screenshot. He means in the live chat, the purple crown with the XP next to it. I have no idea what you're talking about. So one of you two send me a fucking. Oh, actually, I see now. Oh, in the live chat now, I can see. Sorry, because I'm reading most of the comments through.
What is it? You're fucking
StreamYard. But if you go onto YouTube, Happy JCG is the #1 commenter. I think that means. But then if George was to comment, he would wipe you all out.
Right.
Because like obviously you reply to all the videos. So when you go onto the stats, it's like Happy JCGR. He has like 1,000 comments over the whole 10 years or whatever. And then you got like other people, and you got like Stuck Up on Inferno's got like 500 comments, and I bet 499 of those are negative. And then you got like all of these like people like that. But then George is like obviously 12,000 or something. So yeah.
I do try to comment. I don't have the notifications, so if there's anything that I seem to be on, but
let me get the comments done. God damn it! My range of motion is finally around 50% after 4 weeks. I tore my supraspinatus.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Supraspinatus. Yeah, that's actually one of the bigger and more serious muscle groups. So yeah, that's going to be a bit of a recovery, bro. But God bless you, and I wish you well. If you want to PM me and talk to me about anything, if you have any struggles or anything I can help you with on a professional level, by all means, reach out to me, man.
Grifter 81 in the house. COVID fucked everything up. COVID keeps everyone home. Looking forward to preview night. The Sideshow booth reveals to boot. Sideshow.com is absolute dog shit. Hardly any premium formats revealed. Totally agree. It was all other companies. I only liked the Rebellion Judge Dredd statue and the Mondo Vinyl Galactus. The rest of San Diego Comic-Con is totally uninspiring. My interest more lies with the WonderCon now. Yeah, WonderCon, I think in China.
It's going to take over this way. It really is. Just seems like more people are like statue collectors and statue people are making a little bit more of an effort for that, which that's exciting. I'm not, I mean, he must be delighted. Like he must be absolutely delighted. That what's his name? His name. The geezer that's doing the con. The one that you're going to.
Oh yeah. Collector's Down, Marco.
Yeah, that's it. Was it Marco, isn't it? Is that Marco?
Yeah.
Yeah, he must be delighted with like the whimper that's going on, because another week later, there should be loads of shit being seen and spoken about. So it's going to. If I was him, I'd be jizzing in my pants. I'd be like, "This is perfect for me."
Well, he's received pieces apparently that Sideshow haven't even shown, and he's also received production samples of pieces. So what did he show on that other chat? He showed the Rogue head. So he's got that Rogue there, the one that people don't like. So it'd be good to see it in person, because always those ones.
What Rogue?
People. The new Rogue, the new Sideshow Rogue.
With Gambit.
No. There's a new Rogue on the road, isn't there? That didn't get much praise.
You have to show me it.
Yeah. Don't go through these comments, as I said, anyway.
Oh, with the glove. Like another rip-off of the comic.
Yeah. San Diego's turned more into a toy convention. The film nonsense has become extremely expensive to show up and display items, especially statue booths. No, it has. It really, really is.
Yeah, it has.
But for XM to do a convention in Singapore on their doorstep will cost them about $250,000. It's really conventions are fucking crazy.
The point that I'm trying to make is that does this not concern anybody else? Because it concerns me. Because they always were, all of them, go over the last 12 years or so that I've been in this hobby. Now, all of a sudden, nobody's going. Like, very few people are doing it. And you got to turn around and say, either two things are happening. Either one, these statue companies are not making any money. They're not doing as well as they should be doing because they're not willing to put the money down to promote and share their stuff. There's either they're not making enough money, or they're promoting better on their own and they don't need the conventions. It's one or the other. It can't be. It has to be one or the other. Could actually be both, but something is.
Well,
something
I think
wrong.
This is another thing that your buddies have kind of done the damage with. Because of Prime One basically went out there. They did their own con, and they did their con, and basically they do high production level when they do their con. They do it really well.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
To a degree. I mean, they use really terrible presenters, but they do very high production value, very high quality, and they can control what they show. And I think other companies saw that, and they're like, oh, let's have a go at that. Obviously, being Sideshow, they want to make it more hands-on and more kind of that kind of way where it looks like that. But,
you know what this reminds me of, Alex? This reminds me of VAR in football. Let me tell you why. Because VAR was brought into football, all like top-flight football, to eradicate the mistakes that human beings can make. Understand? But the problem is that just like the cons, right? Those pictures, over-the-shoulder shots everyone used to stress out about and like, oh, the statue looks shit. That was part of the fun, man.
Yeah.
That created buzz. That created
buzz, creates conversation, creates back and forth.
And people arguing. And you argue because it matters to you. There's nothing going on, bro. It's as quiet as a fucking mouse. It's dead. And you got to say to yourself, all them chats and videos of people doing them like over the shoulder, quick job, getting in the con with the pass and taking pictures on the fly, going, oh, here's the latest fucking it was almost like a pirate. It was like a cam fucking movie you were watching. And you did
what
that
kind of cam movie are you talking about? You talking about some fucking dogging movie or something?
No, I'm telling you not. I'm talking about a blockbuster filmed over the shoulder job. Something that we all like sort of you only do that because it matters and you know what I mean? It's worth doing it for. And I just feel at the moment it's so pristine and shit. It's lost all its feeling. Just like VAR, I don't agree with VAR in football. I think it's killing football. You may be making the errors go away, but no one's talking about football as much as they used to.
I don't watch football. I don't watch football, but isn't the VAR kind of pick and choose when they use it? And they don't use it all the time.
Well, that's the controversy. But every decision, every big decision on a football pitch used to be discussed over a beer, over in a park wearing your football shirt. Anybody bumped into you talk about shit. People don't really do that much anymore as they used to. And I feel like the statue world has gone a bit the same. No one's talking about nothing. Like, where's the over the fucking shoulder pictures of Beast before I got it? It's not acceptable that like I'm sharing pictures and it's the odd one shot here or there. No one's talking about nothing.
Yeah.
It's just alarming. It makes me kind of concerned for how the landscape is looking, because it ain't looking good.
The other side of it is, I mean, like when you look into the hobby and you look into the numbers of people, the numbers of groups all over the place, there are more people present on social media than there
There
was
should be more
before.
talking.
And there should be more conversation. Yeah.
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 No.
Sure. I thought Monsterpalooza had a lot of interesting statue companies, much better than San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah,
I'm not
definitely.
into
Monsterpalooza.
Monsterpalooza's on my bucket list. I'd love to go Monsterpalooza.
Yeah, me too.
My interest more leans towards Wonderfest. Sorry, I did read that one, or did you post that again? Yeah, Wonderfest is definitely the lead at the moment. I've had conversations with Ant. Ant wants to go and do a con in Asia. I told him from my experience, don't do Japan, because Japan is very expensive, it's stressful. It's one day. Japan is 1 day. And Singapore, he said, oh, Singapore's great though. I said, Singapore was great in 17, 18, 19 even maybe. Yeah. But it's not as good as it was. And I love Singapore Comic-Con because I love the people when I meet the people there. I know a lot of people in Singapore, and I for me, it's more to do with the people rather than what's there. I've got a lot of friends that I like meeting up with, and that's more of the experience than it was there. I think we also I did New York Comic Con in, again, 17, 18, 19, and in 2000, I think it was 18, it was like a year where everyone came and it was such a good event. Like there were so many collectors there, so many people. We went to the cinema, I think, to see Venom. I fell asleep during the cinema on, I think it was either Brendan Shoulder or it was, what's that Big Daddy Kane? What's his name?
I can't remember.
Bernard Kane. It was either Bernard Kane or it was Brendan Guerrero. One was on one side.
No, Bernard Kane's the big lad.
I know, Brendan's just little.
Bernard Kane, great.
Yeah. Introduced through Longshot. He was Longshot's mate.
Got good taste then.
Mitchell Lawrence in the house. Dark Cross. What's up, guys? Even though I live closer to San Diego, Vegas is maybe better for Comic-Con as there are more hotels and easier travel. Totally agree.
Yeah.
I love the chat comments. Yeah, it's going good. Epic fail. Evening. Good evening, guys. Gio, your picture of the Beast made me cave and order it. Wow. Well,
let me. We've got some of the pictures on there, but I'm going to prepare you. You are going to be blown away by it. I'll warn you now, because I didn't move on it until I saw the ES. I basically, what happened with me is I saw it, right, and it got fucking like slammed to shit. Like everyone was like going off on it, and I was a bit like, for me, I was thinking to myself, that's like the most legitimate proper Hank McCoy Beast that I remember. I remember Beast from the comics and from the animated series as being in the lab, making shit, testing shit, trying to save people's lives, trying to find cures for things, being the brains behind, never wanting the glory, never in a rush to fight, never in a rage or out of control. He always seemed measured and concise. And I kind of as a kid, you're like, it's fucking boring. I much prefer Wolverine. But that's how I remember him. That's where he's sort of stamped into my memory. When I'm looking at this, I'm going, well, I'm looking at the design, and I've got gymnast. Yes, he was. He was an Olympic level gymnast, I believe. And then I'm like, he's using his feet to do something like hands were. And I'm remembering that his first mutation was the fact that he had hands, that had feet like hands that he could use. He was human. He was human looking. So they've ticked that. So then I'm like, right, okay. And then he's reading a book. Head's always in a book. Got glasses on. Yep, check. He's showing his athleticism and strength and his balance and poise. And he's in there with like all of this, like these books and this information, and he's creating stuff. He's measuring stuff. He's got, what do you call them? My wife's a scientist, so she told me all of the names of these stupid things. I forgot. All the glass beaker things everywhere. I'm just like, this is the best and most accurate beast design I've ever seen. Why are people like not feeling it? I was a bit like, I'm interested in this.
I do think some of the Sideshow images of it, they weren't they weren't really a flattering angle.
Not
so
good.
Some of the stuff looked,
there's loads of
really awkward.
Yeah, I agree.
Awkward. It just didn't look like it. It didn't look like it was, when you looked at it, it was just like, it's not balanced properly. It just kind of doesn't work.
Yeah,
and I think that was a big thing about it.
I
Tony,
mean,
is that better? Because I've just changed over mics.
Yeah, it's better.
Just a Jarhead, how's it going? Gio, where is that review on Beast? More pics.
I'll share some. I'll put some stuff up. But I mean, I've done all the unboxing part of it. So as I got it out, I like to film my reactions to it as I see it for the first time. That's how I do it. So I did that. I need to do the intro, the outro. I need to do a couple of 360s and close up for YouTube.
Yeah.
I got 3 Instagram videos of it, 3 different pre-video, 3 shorts of it. Alex has got them too, so I'll go up on the channel soon. But yeah, I mean, the ES dropped at 250, and I went, I've got to buy this. I knew immediately. I was like, this is going to be a piece that in a few years' time, like in 3 years' time, this is going to be like a £2,000 piece or £1,500 piece. You just won't see this for sale. And if it does go up, it will be going for good money. I just don't see it not doing well in the future. So I was a bit like, you know, if it looks as good as I think it's going to look, I think we're on to a winner. And I think it's the best. I think it's the best beast statue I've ever seen. And I also think it's one of the best Sideshow pieces that I've seen in recent years. It is that good. It really is. It's really that good. Everything goes together really well. Everything's painted really well. It's an engineering masterpiece, and it's absolutely stunning in person. And my wife is very fucking picky. Like, she's really difficult. For her favorite pieces are Thanos on throne, Magneto on throne. She likes the Lobo. And she likes this beast a lot. She saw the beast and she was like, "Who the fuck made that? That's fucking brilliant." I was like, "Yeah, Sideshow." She was like, "Wow, they've got a lot better." That's what she was saying. And she's a casual, like, you know what I mean. But you've got to remember, she sees me. She sees all the stuff that I get in person, in hand, all the time. And she was like, "That piece is really special. It's very nice." So if it gets her approval, it's done very well. Believe me.
Yeah. All right, let's get through these damn comments. Jarhead, just a Jarhead in the house. Stuck from Inferno, yeah, all 500 are negative. Yep. Thanks, Gio. I'm definitely excited for Statue Con. Want to see all these pieces in person and meet everyone. Oh, good to see you there. I'll be there, man. I'll be there. Stuck from Inferno. All of my comments are negative. You come in. Yeah, it's coming everywhere. Gio. Sounds like Arnold. It's like coming all the time. I'm coming in the gym. I'm coming at home. It's like coming all the time.
I'm in heaven.
Yeah. But yes, we're trying to be the top Statue Con, at least the best experience for Statue guys. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. I don't get the hates. I like the new Rogue PF. I can't get it. If I can get on seconds, I'll get it. Simple museum portrait is better than the most Rogue customs. Yeah. I just don't think it was better than the Marquette, though. I think that was the problem. The Marquette was so good, and I think this was a step back. Henry Ford is famous for quoting saying, "A man who stops advertising to save money is like a man who stops the clock to save time." Yeah.
That's a great quote. Nice quote.
Just like everyone, other hobbies, since the dawn of time, the death of the hobby is 100% becoming price, greed, and cutting corners. shipping too. Yeah. How is it that Sideshow is charging a tariff impact fee for items and spec fiction is not? Todd will absorb a lot of costs and kind of ship things without it going through America. And, when things get too regulated and sanitized, the fun decreases, of course. Lex Ledger in the house, how you doing?
Welcome.
Artist Future, you just answered your own question because Sideshow. How was Wonderfest China? Wonderfest China is the one. Wonderfest China. That's Shanghai. That's what we just mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I posted again because I said WonderCon, not Wonderfest. Sorry, I knew. Sorry, Leon. I thought the same one that you meant, not the one you said, because WonderCon is the one in Anaheim. So yeah, Wonderfest. Yeah. Alex, you sound slightly muffled. Hopefully it's better now. San Diego, New York Comic Con is so expensive. And if you go with 25 statues, if it's a good year, Alex will report back on how StatueCon works. It's a different experience, less money spent, bigger impact for fans. Yeah, I'll do some videos. I'll get some content out for it. Beast is a contradiction. He looks like a beast, but he's an intellectual.
Exactly.
Thanking Tony Fenner. Evening all. Dave Wolf in the house. How you doing? Feels like Beast is a sleeper piece. 100%. 100% going to be the sleeper piece of the year.
It's winning gold. Don't even worry.
I think things are going right. PS sounded so much better. Chris, how you doing, Chris? So much respect for you both. I've been away from statue side for a while, but you guys are always on point and always yourself. It's amazing. Thanks, man. Chris
God
Harris.
bless. Thank you. Thank you very much.
My PCS is incredible. Yeah. Any thoughts on Gem Mint downsizing? It is what it is.
Downsizing what? Downsizing.
He's moving house, isn't he? He's moving house. I think the thing about it, he kind of got ahead of himself with the whole thing. He had a great deal with whatnot, and he purchased a house above his means, and he couldn't maintain it. But it's unfortunate because his basement looked absolutely amazing. He obviously kitted out the way he wanted it to be. But the other thing to put into perspective is I have an okay size house. I mean, my house is ground floor, first floor, second floor. It's 4 bedrooms. My square footage for my whole house is the same size as his basement. That's how ludicrous the size of his house actually is. So downsizing isn't really the worst thing ever, and it's him and his missus.
For me, I think God loves to try it. And I think he should be incredibly proud of himself. I think he's a person that takes the shots. He takes the chances. And I like that about him. I think you look back on your life and you regret the things you didn't do, as opposed to the things that you did. And I think he's trying to make moves. He's got his hands in all kinds of pies, and he's trying to do different things. He's been a commissioner of fan art, then he's done other things. He's done other things. He's constantly sort of evolving. I mean, like on a personal level, my only issue ever with Jem, which I told him personally, because I don't talk shit on people's back. I tell them exactly how I feel. And because it's just the way that I operate. And this situation with Sideshow, I thought I needed to be more transparent. That was my only issue, was with anything that he's done or did. I just think that there's a few videos he did. The pieces look shit. They look like crap. And I think he should have said, because they were expensive pieces. Yeah, they're Sideshow sent free, and I didn't think he was honest about that, and that's never sit well with me. Just because you should be, we get sent free statues, and we say it on the video that they've been sent for free. We tell you because we believe that should be the point. You should know that before you start, because at the end of the day, it is going to, for a lot of people, it doesn't really with us because we're quite brutal, whatever, and I don't really give a shit who we upset in the process. I'm a nightmare. Alex will tell you, I'm a nightmare to have as a partner, co-founder and co-creator of RaddTitan. I'm probably a nightmare to have because I just don't give a fuck, and I'm quite happy to just tear it all down. You know, if I feel that my integrity or moral compass is being pulled out of whack. So, you know, that's just me. Not everybody is like that. You know, I think some people, you know, with all that going on and the finances and what he was trying to do, he was probably trying to keep as many people happy as he physically could. But I think, you know, fair play to him. He gave it a fucking good crack. He you know, he went for it, and I think he should be proud of himself.
Well, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Exactly, there you are. Well said. That's a good quote. No?
Wayne Gretzky.
Who?
Wayne Gretzky.
I know that name, but what is it? A baseball player?
Ice hockey, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Close enough. Same fucking thing.
Probably totally wrong. Probably someone's going to come back, you fucking idiots. I think since they did the Batman with Lightning, it's as if they've changed buyers. I like that Batman with Lightning.
Yeah.
Yo, E-Man, how you doing? I disagree. The hobby is dying. It's transforming. We see a trend of smaller, cheaper, but it's alive. Companies need to adapt. The economy is not there for big pieces, not like it was several years ago. It's a region thing as well because within Asia, within China, places like that, the big things sell ridiculously. So it is a regional thing. And I know in the States, obviously you're affected now by the tariffs and taxes and things like that. Welcome to our world after all of these years. But yeah, obviously that's going to affect you, especially now when, you know, when we started collecting, it was like, you know, you buy a premium format for $300, $350. Shipping was decent. It was like Sideshow had a blanket thing where it was like $40 to ship anything.
Yeah.
Sometimes it didn't work because there were things I wanted, like a t-shirt or a book, or even when I wanted the frog, you know, the $40 put me off ordering the frog several times. And now when I look back at how much it cost, because it was like because it was $79, I think it was. But then to pay $40 shipping, I was just like, and then I've got to pay tax, you know, and it just kind of put me off doing it.
But, can handle that shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. But and also back then it was like $1.55 to a pound.
Yeah,
so, you know, so these pieces were much cheaper. Now the you know, everything just shipping's up, the exchange rate's down, prices are up, and it's just the price difference is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's just not. It's not there. It's not. Hold on 1 second. Cheers, man. Chris, thank you very much.
God bless you.
Thank you, brother.
Cheers, man. God bless you.
All right, back up.
No, I am a practicing Christian, so when I say that to you, I mean it.
I'm going to be, should be meeting Jem. He'll be at StatueCon.
Oh, yeah? Is he going, yeah?
He's going, yeah. Evening, gents. Where's the Superman stuff? I have my pepper shaker in my hand.
I'm on it. I'm going to be. I'll be backing on with that. It's just unfortunate these things that like these things all coming in the sort of school holidays as well, you know. So like that, a little bit of private time that you could get sort of when the kids are at school, you're an hour here or there, just isn't there at the moment.
Well, George actually has the LBS Superman, so that will get you going. Hopefully we'll get the old Jem back. I'd say Jem's Jem. You know, he's out there, he's hustling, he's doing his thing, and he will find something to do. He'll find something. He'll be fine. He'll be all right. You miss all the shots you don't take. The economy is harsh right now. Also disagree. The hobby is dying. I'm picking up just as much stuff each year as I always did. I hear all the time the hobby is in decline, not for where I'm sitting. LOL. I think at the moment for myself, I'm just going for older pieces. At the moment, I just
don't like the silence. I don't think there's enough noise. I like the noise. I like the noise. I like the buzz of the noise. I like the sound of everyone talking. And I don't even mind people arguing because it shows that they care. At the moment, there's a big thing with the Superman, the new movie. People fucking hate it, bro. Honestly, so many people are like fucking like they're losing their shit about how bad it is. And there's others that really love it, but at least there's noise, there's conversation. The second we stop communicating with each other, it's a problem.
I haven't really read about a lot of people really hating it.
Huh?
I haven't read about a lot of people really hating it.
Dude, it's online everywhere. People fucking going fucking crazy. Like, there's loads of like diehard Superman. It's a guy I posted a figure. I shared it recently. This dude, and he had like the symbol on his chest, and he had the posters in his room, and he like fucking rips his fucking t-shirt off, and underneath it the other symbol, he's ripping the posters down. So he's like not happy. Like there's people that are like genuinely getting fucking pissed, and you're just like, whoa. But at least the noise is there. I just don't like San Diego came by, may as well have been asleep. It was just next to nothing going on. It's disappointing. Saw loads of PCS stuff, and that's great, but banging the chat.
Stuart Murray, kind of agree. This is the first time in 3 years I have 3 or 4 Sideshow pre-orders. I agree, Stu. The studios is changing the guard is happening. A lot of part-time YouTubers, collectors are fading away. Also, that was the thing as well. When statues were cheaper, you could buy more to review. Now they're like $1,000 every time. You just can't you can't buy that money. But buy as many. It's not much, but it's something.
YouTube, I appreciate paying them kind of fucking bills, bro.
The Thor frog. Well, you don't know what it is. Don't you know what it is? The frog. It's over there. Hold on.
Do you have it now? Oh yeah, you do have it, then
I got it off Tyler. Yeah. It's really nice actually. For fucking $80, I should have bought it. What's that? Yeah, it's a nice little piece.
You're so game.
Huh? Nah, fuck off. It's almost like a life-size one because it's like the size of a real frog.
Yeah, anyway, it's true.
We don't even get the lube. Yeah, you're a big guy, man. You better use lube. He's a hockey player. I thought so. Changing trends in statues collectors make one realize what a visionary Bowen was. A lot of small scale, affordable price, 100%. Amen, brothers. Picky Picks, how you doing? Been seeing your stuff on TikTok actually. Mitchell Lawrence, how's it going? Hey Piggy. Ridwan Sherman. It's a great time to purchase. The buyer's market, 100%. Buyer's market. Mitchell Lawrence collectors. X-Men exclusives. I'm glad the hobby is still rolling for me. And with me only needing 10 or more X-Men, I can stop at 40 characters only, and I'll be happy since I'm only 30 statues. Yeah, I think I've got about 30 Spider-Man. But anyway. Happy
I think I'm pretty much done. I'm trying to think of X-Men if there's anybody that I'm sort of. I think I'm pretty much done.
Yeah.
When I think
Cool Mojo comes.
Huh?
What about like Cool Mojo?
I don't want it.
No.
Not a character I like. When it comes to it, I think of all the characters I really like from X-Men, like really like villain-wise. You go with Magneto, Juggernaut, Apocalypse,
Sabretooth.
They're like Sabretooth. They're like definitely my top 5. Easy, I've got them all. And when you talk about like your favorite, I mean, I think the only one at the moment I don't have that I really like was Archangel. And obviously I cancelled the Sideshow ones. That's the only one that I haven't currently got at the moment.
Yeah.
I think other than that, I don't think there's anything X-Men now that I've got the Beast. I don't think there's anything I need.
Where are we? Yeah, so many people are refusing to even watch it, which is annoying. I don't mind if someone sees a movie and hates it. That's cool. But to refuse to watch it just because it's dumb. I'll tell you what I did watch the other day, right? And I'm probably going to get a lot of stick for this. I watched, do you know what Sinners is?
I know the name. I ain't watched it though.
Yeah, I watched about an hour and 10 minutes of that.
Is it a film or
And
series? Series, isn't it?
it's just a film. It's a film by the director of Black Panther with Michael B. Jordan and Haley Seinfeld.
Is it any good?
And no. I mean, it's getting. The thing about it is, it's getting like so much praise. Like,
Oh, really?
oh my god, this is amazing. This is so unique. This is this. This is this. I watched it and I was really struggling to hear what they were saying, which is a problem because they got this whole bad accent they're doing. And then like I'm watching it and it's just not really going anywhere. It's really slow, really dull. And then it just turns into like a bit of a rip-off of like From Dusk Till Dawn. And then people are going, oh my God, it's so unique, it's so great, it's so this, so that. And it's like, it's been done,
Hello?
man. It's just not that unique. It was done like fucking 30, 25 years ago. Jesus, grow up. And
I
it's
started
just,
watching The Amateur last night. I felt it was quite slow. I watched about an hour of it, an hour and 10 minutes
I
or
was
so.
disappointed by it. I did watch that as well. I was quite disappointed by it. I thought it was going
Yeah,
to be more.
I don't know if it's going to get any better, but I'm sort of like, I watched the first half and like my missus was like falling asleep next to me. You know, you look over and there's that going on.
Well, it wasn't just me with Sinners as well. Like literally, it got to an hour and 10 minutes, and literally, like Mary and I looked at each other, and she was just like, "Should we go to bed?" And I was like,
Definitely.
"Yeah." It was like, "Yeah, let's go to bed." And it weren't even like, "Do you want to go to bed and fuck?" It was, "Do you want to go to sleep?" It was, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'd rather close my eyes and be pitch black than watch any more of this shit.
But that's the thing is like, I think at the moment, especially when you got the baby and stuff like that, and it's so fucking busy all the time. I think it's more appealing at the moment to go up to bed to sleep than it is to go up and fuck.
It's not that. Like, sometimes, you know, what happens is, and you're going to experience, and you ain't even touched the side yet. But what happens is you get so little of your own free time that you really don't want to waste it.
Yeah.
Like watching something that's no good, or like, you know, you've got to be a lot more decisive in terms of like, yeah, fuck this. You got to know when to pull the plug and pull it early, rather than like give your whole evening up, because you get pissed otherwise. It's like a takeaway that doesn't taste any good. You know, like if you go out and you get yourself like a takeaway, you sit down and take a bite, and you're like, oh, this don't taste great, and you're just thinking, this ain't worth the fucking calories. Ain't worth the calories.
You know, the funny thing is, for example, like we got these cake shops near us, and we always go in there, and it's like, oh, let's try this like new cake. And there's part of me in my mind going, I hope I don't like it. I really hope I eat that cake and it tastes like crap. And then I eat it, and I'm like, and it's like, and Mary's like, is it good? And I'm like, yeah, it's really good. And what's your problem? What's your problem then? Well, I'm probably going to go back and buy another one fucking tomorrow, and that's the fucking problem. You know. Let me go with these comments and then we can open up the stuff anyway. I agree with Gio, very quiet out there. Yeah, totally. Alex Exel's variant Archangel will be staring at you soon. Come to okay, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Sideshow Archangel variant. I haven't seen it yet. Sinners. Yeah, I still need to watch it. I want to watch the end of it because it's going to be the vampire part, which is going to be fun. But I'm just, it is like, from what I saw so far, it's like a rip-off of From Dusk Till Dawn in kind of Southern America. You know, like where they're picking cotton and stuff like that, and they go out to like a speakeasy and drink. Vampire story musical. Yeah, the musical part I didn't like. Really enjoyed Sinners. Stuck up from photo. You never. It's always like
fucking comment. Well, who the fuck are you? Whoever's on his account, get off.
Yeah, I agree. Sinners got better about the 115 mark. I got the 110. It's the same as Godfather. I got about like 55 minutes into it. Apparently, 56 minutes against good. No character development. I didn't care any of the characters compared to From Dusk Till Dawn. It was a failure to me. Yeah, I mean, I just couldn't get into it. Really, I just couldn't do it. I'll finish it like at some point, but I'll just stick it on what is on in the background. The ending of 28 Years Later was seriously bizarre. An army of Jimmy Saviles appear. Apparently, I've heard this really bad as well. 28 years later, the head of the vampire needs his own film. More interesting character in the film. Like the way they did the vamps, the eyes, the hive mind. Couldn't care less about any of the humans. Yeah, the main vampire, what I saw, was pretty cool. Typical British response to buying a cake. Yeah. Tarantino Rodriguez did it way better. Yeah, I agree. You ever get a piece in that you've been looking forward to and it's smaller than it should be? LOL, got a custom Superman. He's meant to be 1/4, but it's closer to 1/6 scale.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
that's not good. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, sorry, my mic cut off and went back on. Sideshow Cyclops is up for PO. How much is it, Grifter?
I think it's
Fright Night would always be my favourite vampire film next to Underworld and Blade. Fright Night, the funny thing about Fright Night was it was before Lost Boys, wasn't it? So, Lost Boys probably took a bit from that.
I fucking love Lost Boys.
Yeah.
I love Lost Boys.
Scaling is way off. Yeah, that's not good. Any of you either watch Netflix Sandman series? No, not yet. Just finished it, fully enjoyed it. Minus The Strangers. So my headphones are going in and out. I don't know what they're doing.
You need your own IT guy, man.
God, for fuck's sake, it's not good, is it?
No.
I can hear you now, but as soon as I sit back down, it's going to go, ooh, disconnected. Yeah.
I really dislike it when my fucking Bluetooth ones just like cut in and I've had moving when they're in my pocket. I'm like listening to something or fucking talking to someone and all of a sudden it goes quiet. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing as well, is it's like you start, I just had that fucking cable. There it is. You die whenever you're on the phone as well, and then it fucking falls to go like loosens your ear. You do that to tap it back in, and it drops the call.
Remember when your dad used to have that fucking Nokia? I think it was Nokia. Maybe it weren't Nokia. Fuck, I don't know who it was. And we had that contract. It was like 3 after 7.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? It was like 3 after 7 p.m. So
and on weekends.
3 at weekends and 3 after 7 p.m. So from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. phone calls were free. And on the weekends, and I should talk to Alex like in the evening, like almost every day. And I remember like when his dad was like they tried to clean up all them contracts. They tried to get rid of them all the network. So they were like offering people new phones and new fucking things. If you get you on a different contract, give you a new expensive phone. Your dad never budged. He's basically like, no, I'm keeping this contract. In the end, they made it so difficult for me and you to even have a conversation. Do you remember? Like you couldn't speak with phone, and it would be like all in the background.
Also what they did as well was you could only speak to. No, that was on BT. Then BT decided that they were going to bring it in, and what they did was they brought it in, and then it was like, okay, you have to call for an hour, and then if you go over an hour, you pay for the call.
That was it, yeah.
And so basically, you'd have to like go, all right, I got to go. And if you went over, yeah, you just pay for the whole thing. It was so sneaky. So
yeah, we actually get done loads of time for that.
Yeah. No.
Do you remember when we did? What's his name with the? I can't remember his fucking name now. Do you remember when we left his phone on the talking clock?
Who, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We put his talking clock on and just fucking left it off the hook and fucked off for like the weekend.
He's such a horrible cunt, that guy.
Yeah. Still.
I think he done some time.
That was always going to happen.
I think he done it like burglary or something.
Yeah, that's definitely the sort of thing.
That was the thing. It was so funny is when you got like him and his parents. I mean, they were shitty parents, but the thing is, they were like, they were quite well off. They had a massive house.
Gave him stuff, didn't they?
And they just spoiled the fuck out of him. They just spoiled the fuck out of him, and he just turned him into a fucking utter arsehole. And what then happened, like with that other guy, John, who lived at the top of my road.
Yeah.
The little guy with glasses. He fucking like his parents. They adopted him and his sister, and then he was just horrible to them. Stole off them, whatever else. It's just yeah.
He'd have gave him to my fucking mum. My mum's one of the only people that I can imagine giving fucking adopted kids back. I give them just see my mum right now and just walking them by the ear to the door and going, "You see him? He's a cunt. I want a different one."
Yeah, I wouldn't surprise me.
He'd be like, "What other ones you got in there? No fat ones, though. Any fat ones? You got?" So bad that I can just see that with my mother. Jesus.
Well, when you say it as well, I can imagine your mum saying that. That's the worst part about it.
That's what's bad, isn't it? You know that it's true. You know it.
Right.
When my Uncle Paul got married, right? When my Uncle Paul got married, and my auntie dropped me off. She was driving a Toyota MR2, and I was about maybe 12 years old. And my auntie was driving a Toyota MR2. It was a 2-seater car, right? She had to get me. She dropped me first at the venue. And then she had to go back and get my mum and sister, right? Because that's who could fit in the car. I just one seat. Yeah. And I'll never forget, I was getting out. I'm going to my uncle's fucking wedding. Bearing in mind, just to go watch Man United with my uncle all the time, so we were close. And my auntie says to me, she comes over, she just leans over and she goes, "Listen, George, don't fucking stand there any fat people for photos, all right?" Fucking just... bearing in mind, it's like a family. There's like an Irish family that he married, and they're all kind of like, they're all kind of chunky. Like, not that it's a bad thing. Like, I mean, I love the Irish. I love especially Irish women. That's what up my street. But just like you don't realise when you're a kid, you're just like you lot are just cunts, man. Like, honestly, isn't it? You don't even realise at the time. You're just standing there. You're like,
"Who's Anna?"
Your eyebrows are going off. You're like, "What the fuck?" It's only when you grow up later that you're like, "Nah, probably should have said, I want you to fuck." You know what I mean? It's funny though.
Yeah. Who's Anna?
Yeah, they're both fucking horrible, to be honest.
I don't know how much detail you want to go into, but literally, like, we would be like 12, 13 years old, and literally I'd go to walk in your fucking lounge and they'd be like waxing each other. And I'd be like, yeah, get out, cunt, we're waxing my fannies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's fucking bad. You know what I mean? The worst thing was that was when the only fucking TV in the house was.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to watch like the football, whatever, you had the odd fucking vagina in your face getting this fucking airwax.
You used to set me up. You'd be like, "Yeah, do me a favor, go in the lounge and go get this," because you knew what was happening.
Oh yeah,
they'll get shouted at.
Oh yeah. Fucking hell. I should have been in care. I used to fucking see the kids that were living with your parents and think, my house is much worse than where they fucking come from. Because of this, and I'd be like,
for context, there, people. My parents actually foster cared children.
Yeah, they did. I wish they'd fucking foster cared me. Jesus Christ!
Right, let's get through these guys. God damn it! Headphones are no substitutes for a good ear trumpet. Yeah. Oh man. I'm Bram Stoker, Dracula fan. 1-to-1 used to be free as well. Yeah, it was free. Yeah, it was Mercury before.
It's a great shout for Bram Stoker's Dracula as well. That's a good call. I actually really enjoyed Interview with a Vampire as well. I love that film.
Yeah, it's a good call. Cyclops is 663.85, which is the same $850.
Yeah, it's $850.
So Lost Boys
looks great.
One that cracks me up. Near Dark. I actually Deadpool Red Suit. I watched Near Dark recently, and because I didn't watch it kind of when it came out, I don't think I appreciated it. Obviously, the director's great. Catherine, is it Catherine Bigelow? She's the one who did Point Break. She's great, but yeah, I just didn't get into it.
It's great to touch base with it, but we rate on these pictures. That's an hour in, man. We need to get going.
No. Gio, if you cancel Archangel, you're going to cancel that Awesome Moon Knight, because I imagine it'll be the same problem.
Mate, if I get hit with a stupid shipping price, I'm going to cancel the item. I'm not paying 300 plus fucking for shipping, bro. I'm just not going to do it. It's not happening. You're about $100 fucking over what I'll pay. So if you do that, I'm just gonna walk. I get pieces from all over the fucking world, and I don't pay that much shipping. I haven't paid $300 shipping for anything. So I'm not about to fucking start now. I'd rather just not have the piece. I don't care that much. So they pull that shit with Moon Knight, it'll be the same fucking thing. What I can't accept as well, you got to remember, I got Beast in the same month. Beast was $130 shipping. That's Beast. How bigger can it be? It's not that much bigger. The statue is not that much bigger. It isn't that much bigger. The dimensions on the statue are not that bigger. Listen to me. The statue
it's not about the dimension of the statue. It's about the parts that come apart.
Sort your box out then. If that's your problem, sort your box out then. That's not my problem. The statue, the thing I'm going to display, Archangel was 28 inches or so. I think 28.25, and he's 26.5. So you're talking about the difference there of just under 2 inches. That's fine. You understand? But width-wise, it's pretty much the same. It's like 16 inches wide. The only difference is it's 13 inches deep versus like 16 inches deep. So you're talking about a statue, technically speaking, that's 5 inches difference in total. 3 inches depth and 2 inches at the top. So fucking calm down. I'm not paying 3 times the shipping price for that. That's not acceptable. You want to give me a monster statue, then we can talk about it. But I'm not going to have that.
Spec Fiction shipped XM War Tank version beta for $500. $300 for Beast is redonk.
No, it wasn't for Beast. It was for Archangel. 120 was Beast. 130, I believe.
Yeah. So this is the other one.
This.
Anyway.
I know that. I know the statue. I know it. Yeah.
And so it's got a few switch out heads. So he's got at least 1, 2, 3 with like a half thing. He's got a sword, which I hadn't seen before.
Thing is with things, it just worries me about the size of them.
They are big because they're 3.5, so they're big.
Yeah, 3.5. That's the concern with these.
But we'll see. I mean, I'm gonna go see him. I'm gonna take the cash with me and just like, I think I'll just be there. I'll be like, yeah. We'll see. But yeah, you got like that sort of face where he's kind of all the skin's coming away. I haven't seen the one with the sword. Yeah, so that's the other one I'm potentially going to get as well. Surprisingly, Fantastic Four. Sorry, First for Figures actually went out of their way years ago to figure out box sizes and shipping and found ways to save on shipping. I think the problem with something like XM is I've had this conversation with them many times that they need to work out, the box dimensions. And they were just like, meh, don't care. And then they just did these fucking ridiculous boxes that just cost a fortune to ship. And they're not wondering why people weren't ordering them. And I said, like, you're making boxes which are obscene. They've got some boxes that are so wide. They'll literally be like that flat and then be like fucking massive.
Yeah, then you're right. They should have listened when you said that.
All right. Let's get through these. So here you go.
All right, Beast arrived in. There he is. That's the art box. I got number. I like that one with the sort of.
That's quite cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's clever. Yeah, it's like it's nice artwork. That's why I take a picture of that for you.
Old Da Vinci thing.
And the evolution of man.
Yeah. Strap. They got some straps on them as well.
Yeah, it was interesting to see that, and no tape. So
time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Jeez.
I got number 3. I got number 3 of 250. So it's quite a low.
Benefits of being RaddTitan. I'm joking. Yeah.
So yeah, I got that. So there's the exclusive sticker there.
Bit of a dink there, isn't it? Jeez, someone's.
Yeah, I got a couple on this box, to be fair.
And then there's the base there.
Yeah, which is obviously like the potion, sort of like the thing he's making there, which is clever.
Yeah, and then the detail. So the way when you sent these to me, they went all over the fucking shop.
Sorry about that.
So it's just the way it does it on
If you look there, you got some of the details there, which I really like. Is there's all kinds of there's all kinds of realism in here. So it's not only got sort of books, but they've got books like the wrong way round, upside down. They've been put back like half-assed, not paying attention. They've got all kinds of pots and trinkets and things. There's X's all over the woodwork, even above. If you look at that, see that engraving across the top there. Yeah. There's X's in that as well. Oh, so there's like, you know, and it's got all the gold sort of inlay sort of handles and stuff. Yeah, so some real nice detail. I mean, that is well tight as well with this thumb that goes over that edge. Fucking well tight. The peg is massive on that.
See that evolution thing on the table.
Yeah.
Is that like
no?
It's a sculpted thing, and then
it's in there. It isn't flat. It actually is sculpted in, so you can see the pages.
Yeah.
On there, so they are actually got edges and stuff on them, but you can't take them on or off.
Wow.
And you got like the color coding on some of the parts.
Yeah.
You see the ruler there in that book as well. Can you see that the ruler in the binder?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of little things like that. It's just like absolutely cake.
Are the books loose or they're all stuck down?
No, them ones are all stuck down there.
Wow.
There. They're all on the base.
Damn.
So all of this is sort of already on and included. I haven't added anything yet. And then I've like put all the things on there. So they've got that one over there, that green glass one at the front, and then you've got the clock, which you can put anywhere. Green one is pegged in there, and then you've got the two at the back, which is the pink sort of one.
Sorry, the clock you can put anywhere you want.
Yeah, anywhere you want. Anywhere that that fits with your display angle, how you want it to like look. That's it in my sort of hand. Sort of, so you get an idea of how it comes out of the box. It's got all them sort of.
You'd be surprised if there's not a few damages on this.
It shipped really well. Great. It's all very well packed. I didn't have any issues at all. I love the fact that the wood grain has like signs of wear on it and stress, which I really enjoyed. I really like that they did that. It's not like super clean. It's got like little dinks in the wood, little lines, like where people have like some like lent on it, or do you know what I mean? It's used. The desk is used. I love all the like this little step or little shelf that sticks out. Just got so much detail on it. It's an unbelievable.
Yeah, the ruler, really well done.
Yeah. You've got like scrolls and books and things over there. And you've got, I think that's the exclusive portrait, if I believe. Which is actually really nice.
Is there glass in it, or is it just rooms? Like
no, it's glass in there.
Okay.
There's proper rooms, and they're actually
they do that where they'll just do the frames.
Nah, these are also they're like like magnified as well. So they've got a little bit of that distortion going on when you look at it from certain angles. It's got fantastic like almost glass looking cat eyes on this one, and
it's also got a nice the separation. And there's a few hairs kind of coming out, which you would normally just get a big fucking clump. It does look like do these bits get added on after, or they're all attached?
They're all attached. I haven't added anything.
Like a bit of a scene there, or is that just a picture?
Nah, just a picture.
Okay.
But really, it's not anything sort of like that on there. Yeah. That's it on the head and joint up connected there.
Are you ever going to display this one?
I actually quite like it. I actually do like it. I didn't think I was going to, but I really do like it.
Is it Art Adams art?
Yeah, it's like the more lion sort of looking, which I really like. I didn't think I was going to even consider I was going to leave it in a box, and I got it out, and I was like, actually, this is fucking awesome. So
people hated it. I love the Cat Beast design.
It's really good.
This cat design from Morrison's new X-Men run. Really tempting to get, as no one will make this.
Yeah, I mean it's fantastic. How that sort of
classic one. That's much better for me.
Yeah, I mean it's a great one. He's got proper human sort of eyes, got blue eyes that are looking in a direction. He's got a lot of different sort of contrasts and colours in that head. So there's like darker hair, the beard and the face are darker. Again, it's got the same thing with the glasses. They're sort of like magnified as well, but they're so low down on his face that they don't impede the eyes, which is awesome.
Abby JCG, you dropped down to number 2, and Chris Harris, you've gone up to number 1. They pointed out these little crowns now. I can see them. Yeah, so that's the regular head.
Yeah, that's it.
Quite big, isn't it? Fucking hell.
Yeah, beast is massive. Like I tried to say on the video, but it's a big.
Yeah,
It's
you
a
ain't sent me the
big.
video, have you?
It's a big piece. There's the body is sort of in my hand there, and I've had to do it sideways on because it's too wide to hold in my hand.
Yeah.
Like the body and the way that it's weighted is like in order to you have to see as much of it as you can. It's quite difficult.
That's quite cool and detail on the book.
Yeah. There's just not. This is a piece. I'm not even joking with you. There's just no stone unturned on this. The work has been really, really good.
Again, I just think it's to do with the fact that the angles they used and when they displayed it, it just looked like it was really awkward, and he didn't.
I think
look
so. I think
like
there's something
he was
to
in a
be said about
position.
how he's using his feet.
And the angles they used, like it looked like, oh, he's going to fall over. He's not comfortable in that position. Like he wouldn't be working that way. You know what I mean? It didn't work in the pictures previously. This does look a lot better.
Taking the pictures, you get all the angles right because they've probably picked. I think Sideshow of you can see all the detail there on the serratus and obliques, and the latimus dorsi up there. Just how you can actually see the insertion of some of these muscle groups into the bones through the hair, which is very clever. That actually comes as all one piece. That bit on the tube on his foot, and you can put that sort of as far in or out as you want. It holds lovely.
Who's the sculptor? Do you know?
I wish I had. I should really know out of respect for the work that's been done, but I really don't.
Sorry, I'll look. Someone's going to probably come in quicker than me anyway. No. Sideshow. There we go. Visit. Okie-dokie. So. Okay. Ryan Peterson. Not heard of him. The design is by that Richard Long.
Yeah.
Real Highball. Designed by Michael Woodring. Paint by Kat Sapine, and then the Sideshow development team. Okay. The concept is excellent, but I'm not over keen. It's all a bit distorted.
No, it's not. It's fucking mint.
Yeah.
You see all the details there. Look at that picture of that arm. Go back. I don't want to go David Igo on you, but go back. Look. Look at the hairs on that, the tricep on that. Look at the detail in there.
Yeah.
Looks fucking great. Yeah. Magic. And you got sort of the more of the modern look and the classic look.
Yeah, I prefer that look.
Yeah, they both look good. There's nothing wrong with either one of them, to be honest with you.
I do like the way they've actually done the heads look in different ways,
Yeah, exactly. But he's got his eye on what's going on up there. Like Beast is like looking with his like over to one side, like on his face. But it's perfect.
Beast pose looks like the same pose used on another statue. It's just that the beast is upside down. I think it was the Hulk pose where he was smashing. I'm not saying it's the same. It just reminds me of. Looks nothing like that Hulk pose, but
I think what he means is like the arms are like back like this, and the body like it's sort of like in reverse. I sort of understand sort of what he's trying to tell me.
Great option with those who like it. Odd bending in the torso throws me off. Still searching for my beast. A wicked one is in the lead for me so far.
There's no other way that you can do what he's doing without that bend in the torso. It's anatomically impossible. He's on one arm and his other arm is up like this, which would mean that the torso would turn. The legs are also over on one side, so the weight is then coming forward. So he's sort of like using all of his core to sort of, and using the thing in his feet to turn. And it's actually not so violent. His feet are just like a pair of hands, tipping it into a beaker. So that all of the flex is mostly in sort of the ankle sort of area. The bones and stuff is straight. It's the feet that are doing the bend. You get sort of an idea there of the size, but it's a big old piece.
Yo, motherfuckers. How you doing, Colin?
Yo,
Welcome
bitch.
to the party. This one?
Oh, no, I just got this in. This is the one that you found for me.
What's your pictures, though? You have pictures of doing Mr. Sinister. Why did you send me them?
I sent you a picture. Didn't know if they're in there. So you've got
You
it.
sent me that ages ago. You didn't send it to me now.
I know. I didn't send you now. You've got it. If you want to share it, you can. She's in with Sinister. So
I'm
if you
not
want
fucking getting it back now. Jesus Christ. Fuck off, I go. Fuck off, I go. Jesus. You go get it. Go
yeah,
get it.
she is in with Sinister. I got the exclusive. She's in with Sinister. She looks great. I'm waiting on the Cyclops, which will be shipping apparently this week.
Did we tell the story last week or not?
What's that?
Did we tell the story last week of how you got it?
Yeah, no, I can't remember. Maybe. I'm not sure if we did. But Alex found this in Castonburg's up near where he lives.
Well, basically, George and I were having a conversation about it. He was telling me his idea, and he wanted to put he got the Sinister in. He wanted the Gene on one side, his new Cyclops on the other. And I said I saw one, but I couldn't remember where. Then I went into town, walked into Cash Converter, and it's up on the shelf. So I said to them, how much is that and whatever else. Used my due powers on there, got it for a good price. Got it, and even managed to get pretty much shipping free to George as well. But yeah, it worked out pretty well.
It looks fantastic in with Sinister. It's like perfect. And I'm going to get I've got Alpha 3 sort of Marvel Now suited Cyclops. And I kind of like that because this is like a bit more of a darker Cyclops, like the more aligned with like Magneto and his way of thinking about mutants.
The only thing that I'd add is a lab coat somewhere on the base, but I'm just clutching straws.
Yeah, I mean, you could do like maybe if you were to put like a chair or something over it or over the table, but you know what's really funny? Yeah, this is the Cyclops that I'm getting in. So this is the Alpha 3 Cyclops. This should be popular soon. Comes with 3 heads. And that's the one I'm going to use, though. I know already. I might go with that sometimes. I'm liking the other one. That one is the one I want.
What was the other head? Sorry, the 1, 2.
There's another head where he's got the glasses. And after we sort of critiqued it, he changed it. He's got basically like the visor glasses, the red glasses. Looks fucking well cool. But again, I'm more interested in this with the actual X visor on his head. I think the suit looks fucking awesome. And if I put that, I'm going to put that in with Sinister, because obviously he's obsessed with their genes, isn't he? That's the whole point. He's obsessed with
funny is, I was walking the dog, and at the bottom of my road for the last week, there's been a paint and decorator van, right? And it's Hope Summers paint and decorating.
Wow, really?
Yeah, Hope Summers.
So that's the Cyclops I've got coming in. So looking forward to that. That should be instant.
Minus the base seams. The base seems quite bad on that when I saw it. Still love the Gene. Getting the Cyclops. I was getting the custom Goblin Queen, to pair with it. Nice. Favorite modern Cyclops costume. Love this Fantastic Beast. Yeah. And then this one. I'm getting a deal on this one. So
you've been after this for a while.
Been after this for a while, and some guy messages me. I think I bought Kenshiro off of him. He messages me now and again. He kind of says, "Oh, is this a good price? Is this a good deal? Is this this? Is this that?" And he's messaged me, going, "Oh, is £300 a good price for this piece?" And I'm like, "Yes, it is a really good price. And if I was to be offered that, I'd fucking snap their fucking hand off, buy it off straight away." He goes, "Oh, do you want the link?" I was like, "Yes, I want the link right now." And then he basically sent me the link, and it was like £400. And I'm like, "If we say it was £300," he goes, "No, speak to the guy. Tell him you give him 300." I'm like, "Okay." So I spoke to the guy, got it 320 shipped. So yeah, I can't complain about that at all.
I may do that with the Archangel when it comes out. I'll wait a couple of years.
I will. I think that's the thing. Is that
I'll wait for a couple of years. I'm in no rush. Like that's like if you're not like stay cool about it, it's fine. I don't know when that came out. Probably about 3 years ago. That piece, 2-3 years ago. But if you like a piece and you've got your eye on it, just hold the line.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a little extortionate, or you don't want to pay the asking. I couldn't take any chances with this piece with Sideshow. That's why I did it. I felt with the 250 editions, I felt once it got onto the aftermarket and sold out, and people actually started seeing the qualities it had, I was like, I think I won't be able to get it.
I think the thing about this one is if I go on Sideshow now, right, and I think it's still available, and I think the thing about it is like if I'm to order it directly from Sideshow, if I'm going to pay the price and then I'm going to pay 20% tax, and then I'm going to pay. And the other thing about this one as well,
excuse me,
there was no exclusive. That was the whole thing about it.
Yes,
yeah. So for me, I always knew that there's only one version. So apparently, this is £470 to order from Sideshow. £470. It's waitlist full now, so it's sold out. So £470, and then it's going to be, let's say, 150 to ship. So that's what's that? So 600, whatever, £620, and then it's going to be then on top of that 20% tax. So that's another £130.
Yeah.
So that's like £800 or whatever, over £800.
Yeah. Well, once you add the handling fee, which will be another 20 quid. It'll be like about 780. So it's nearly £800.
So, I've seen this going for 600 quite a lot. I saw someone get a deal for 450 for it, 460, and I'm like, okay, I'll pay 450 for it.
Yeah.
And then got even better, so I can't complain.
Nice symbiote piece that.
Geo, I thought you already got an Archangel piece, or did I imagine it? He did. He got the XM one.
I ordered the Sideshow one, bro. But
no, you had the XM one before. Is what he's talking about.
I did, mate. Yes, I had the original XM one, the classic suit one. I traded that actually for the Ronin by ATF, which is my first ever ATF piece.
This is a Galactus listed as 1/20th. So I don't actually know what.
It's about a Cool Scout stuff, two size. If you keep going, and these are the pictures I sent you, sitting next to a person.
Okay.
Keep going.
I think this looks nice. The pose reminds me of that Eddie Gredoff cover.
Sort of, yeah. Okay, sort of get where you're going, yeah.
But he's got like real dried, cracked skin where he's obviously got the hunger, needs to eat. You got a little thing there.
Yeah, he's confused.
Silver Surfer, female. And Mr. Fantastic. Susan Storm. Then Johnny Storm.
Yeah.
And then you got to switch out Susan Storm as well.
Right, yeah. And
then, he's big.
So there you are. It's quite a meaty piece. The base sort of looks like it's around his waistline. And it's almost going up to the top of his ear.
29 inches high, 19 inches wide, and 21 inches deep.
That's a big statue.
It's nice size for a Galactus piece. It's not like the other Sideshow one where they did like one where he was like fucking 22 inches or something.
Is it wrong for me that I could never have that piece because the Silver Surfer isn't right? Like, never have that because it's a fucking chick. I can't have it. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you'll probably get someone.
Basically, basing a character that has been in comics for how long? What, 50 years? Putting a character, putting a woman in there for the woke fucking brigade just because she was on one comic where she gets Silver Surfer's powers. She shares his powers with him. One comic, they make a woman. Like, honestly, they must have fucking spent days trying to find if that was possible.
Well, there's a whole big thing going on at the moment about how, Disney are making these comments about, we missed our target audience and da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, well, the thing about it is you're targeting the wrong people.
You're alienating the fucking target audience.
I understand, from like, that if you look at it from a certain perspective, I understand what they're trying to do.
What are they trying to do?
They're just trying to. They're just fucking it up in the process. It's basically like.
What are they trying to do?
No, I'm saying, but by doing
No,
the
you said you see
original,
from
no,
their.
I'm,
Wait a
I
minute.
was going to say,
You said you see from their perspective. What perspective is it? Tell
I'm
me.
saying, if we let me finish, I'm saying that when they did like the original 21 films, they were mostly sort of aiming for a bigger picture anyway. They had a point where it was going to get to, but what they were doing was they were going more for, you know, the original people who wanted to watch it, like the original, like people in their 40s, 50s, like males, and a lot of it was aimed towards that before that point. And I think what they decided was, you know what, we've already got those people on board. So they're going to come along anyway, regardless. So now what we need to do is we need to go try and get these people in. We need to try and get those people in. And that's what they're trying to do.
Who?
Or just different people from the
Do you
demographic.
know any fucking woman who has any idea about female Silver Surfer?
Well, no, that's the
Anyone.
point. That's the point. They're missing the mark because they're trying to expand it outside of the demographic who watches it.
Alex,
They're
we're
trying to reach
two guys on YouTube. You're talking about $1 billion industry. Are you trying to tell me that nobody sat around the table and said, "Who the fuck is this meant to be for?" No person. They sat around the table.
Yeah.
They sat around the table and they spitballing ideas, and they were like, "We're going to do this fucking clunge. We're going to make this fucking woman Silver Surfer because we want that demographic in there." And not one cunt put his hand up and went, "What? Why? Who for?" You think my wife knows who the fuck she is? Do you think if my wife was given a choice between a female surfer and a proper surfer, that she'd be like, it has to be a woman? If she spoke like that, she wouldn't be my fucking wife. I've got no time for that kind of nonsense. You have a fucking part. You have a lead. Susan Storm is a strong female lead. What the fuck do you want? How much do you want? What's enough for you? No woman is going to go, "Oh, I must see it now because it's got a girl Silver Surfer." You fucking joking? And even if there is one woman, it's just one, and she's got fucking blue hair, right? She's glued herself to the fucking tarmac. She's a fucking vegan and she's vaccinated. Just for your fucking information, yeah. Good luck with that audience. They'll be dead in fucking 5 years. Idiots.
I said that to Rowan yesterday because, like, me, Rowan, and Rob, we've got this little chat on WhatsApp, and we've all like kind of started back at the gym, so we're kind of trying to motivate each other, and we're guys, so basically, like, I'll post like I just had a fucking steak and whatever, and then Rowan posts he had some because he's like basically a vegan. So he posts his like vegan burger with like some fucking potatoes and some other shit. So
Yeah.
actually, let me find my comment. Because it was a good one actually. I don't want to fuck it up. So basically, my response to Rowan. Oh fuck! How far away was that then? It's like, oh man, was it really that long ago? Okay, it looks like it looks like the dinner of a feminist with short purple hair wearing a Free Palestine badge called Karen.
Yeah. That's it. Brilliant. That's
All
good.
right, so my issue is that Mr. Fantastic's power is stretching. In the previous movies, his stretching has been insane. In this movie, his stretching is so poor and lame. He can't even stretch 3 times his length. Yeah. Yep, young crowd. Don't think it has anything to do with woke. Targeting younger crowd to get them hooked on future movies. So-called modern audience. I want to come out and say, Gio, I love you. Hats off to you, brother. Uncarded reviews. If they wanted to include a female Herald of Galactus, they should have cast Sydney Sweeney as Nova. I've said this before, that the problem now is by having a female Silver Surfer is it's very unlikely they're going to have a Nova. I don't think it's going to happen now, but Nova is a great character they should have done. And Nova also has a relationship with Johnny Storm. And
I would have had Nova. If I wanted a woman like to take that sort of thing, I would have just had Nova in there as the Herald. then you at least then that demographic, that demographic of like hardcore comic fans would be like, that's cool. They tried that. We could even point to the fact that the other movies didn't do so well with a proper surfer. We could be like, maybe they're trying something different. You could even buy that because you want to believe it. You want to believe it in your heart. You want to believe that they're just going for a different sort of thing. But the fact that they went with a one shot, basically one fucking comic bit, which is like nah. For me, they scoured, they tried, and they went, "Oh, we can do that. We can get away with that." And they thought we were that stupid that we would accept it. And also, that fucking weird, perverted, fucking pedo cunt as fucking Mr. Fantastic. Shove that up your ass. That I'm anxious, so I'm going to touch this woman's vagina that I work with. I'm anxious, so I'm going to touch her boob and like stroke her, and it's like pregnant and married and or whatever the fuck. And she's there with this guy, like he's like touching her, she's rubbing it. It's all weird. And you look in there, and it's like, oh yeah, well, I've got social anxiety, so I need to touch somebody. Why is it always a woman?
Yeah.
I've always got your hands all over the women. If that was any other person other than that fucking woke pussy with his fucking trans sister, I mean, if it was anybody else, they would be killed. They would be hung. Can you imagine? Can you the fuck imagine some straight white dude fucking with none of that in his basement, like Gerard Butler or something, touching up a woman in interviews and then being okay with it? They would kill him. They would fucking kill him. They'd be like, look at this guy fucking abusing his position of power with his female co-star touching her inappropriately. Look at her face. Look how uncomfortable all this is. And look at these previous pictures, which was other people not touching them and all of this. It'll all be everywhere. But because it's him, because it's this fucking guy, it's like, oh, it's okay. It is disgusting. He is disgusting.
Did you see the thing about Sydney Sweeney though, the jeans adverts?
Yeah, he's a fucking legend.
Basically, there was like, you know, there's a jean advert which is literally exactly the same with Beyonce, and people are going, "Oh my god, this is like great, this is amazing, this is beautiful," da, 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 da. And then there's Sydney Sweeney where it's American Eagle, and it's like she's got good genes or something, preferring J-E-A-N-S. And they were going, oh my god, this is like white supremacy, and this talking about she's got good genes with a G, and da, 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 da. And it's all like, oh my god, talk about like reading too far into it. Then you got other people going, well, you know, I keep getting this advert for Nike, right? Nike is a fitness brand, and Nike is like a brand, and it's for gym. It's for gym gear as well. It's not for a hoodie. It's not for like tracksuit. It's not for trainers. It's for tight gym gear, right? And it pops up on my feed all the time, and it's this large lady, and she is overweight, and it's kind of like promoting Nike in that way. And it's like, I'm not to be an arsehole, but that's not going to sell Nike like tight products like gym gear like that. It's just so weird. It's just trying to tick a box and trying to be inclusive, and you just be inclusive for a reason.
No, but the point was the point when we all had sanity and we all were intelligent was the fact that you looked at this person and they were in great shape, and that was meant to motivate you to be in great shape because you want to look like that. That's the idea. If I see somebody like wearing fucking and they look fucking awful, that's not going to motivate me to go to the gym. That's going to make me think, well, I ain't as bad as that cunt, so I don't need to go.
Yeah.
No,
it's crazy.
The point is you're meant to look at something and be like, fucking hell, he's in good shape. Maybe I need to get to the gym. Was he fucking wearing?
There was a thing as well where I can't remember if it was the Sydney Sweeney one where they showed the person who wrote the article, and again it's like some Karen looking woman, and then they got what was the other one? It was about Sacha Baron Cohen coming out and saying, look, I've got my midlife crisis, I've just got a divorce, so I've gone and got like in good shape.
In shape, yeah.
And then you've got this like woman who, again, is like this overweight woman going, well, you do know that women don't find that attractive anymore. And it's like someone who's totally out of shape, and it's just so.
No, it's not even that. She looked like she ate a fucking Hoover. The fucking state of it, she's fucking mess. Not just fucking fat. She's, you know what I mean? It wasn't that. She looked like she fucking needed ironing. She need to fucking have a wash and sort herself out. Like, I mean, that's what happens is people comment and you think to yourself, man, we need to put you back on the bus where you belong. You know, where you're like sitting in the corner, licking the window and talking to yourself. That's where you belong, not on social media. You need a license to be on there. If you can't fuck it, like, do you know what I mean? It should be like a face recognition thing. You're gonna like criticize somebody physically. It should be like, no, you're in no position to talk. Sorry, your comment has not been removed.
Yeah,
because it's just otherwise. You're coming from a bad place, and you should just leave it the fuck alone.
No, I agree.
So these are the switch out. You get a different head, and then you get the translucent Susan Storm. I think that's a fantastic looking Galactus, to be honest with you.
Nice. Even
This is like an all-in-one Fantastic Four sort of piece. And I think if it had the proper surfer on it, I think it would be in a lot of people's collections. You wouldn't need anything else.
No, I agree. And then this is a 1/10 Predator. So Jungle Hunter. It looks pretty cool for a 1/10.
It does, yeah.
Looks nice.
A lot of details in that. You've got the switch out with mask and unmask.
Yeah. A lot of detail for 1/10. Jeez.
Yeah, it does. It's just like
if it comes out like that, that's impressive, man.
Yeah, very much.
Have you heard, Cormac Maneri, have you heard anything about the studio? I haven't heard anything about them at all. But I'm seeing someone next week. I'll speak to them. I'll have a word. Remind me, Cormac, send me an email. Send me a text on Facebook like next Friday, and then I'll look into it. He's doing it for himself, not other people. This one surprised me. It's not being talked about at all. It's Iron Studio's signature 1/10 and 1/4, and this is basically like Mythos.
Nice.
So, a bit of competition there for Sideshow for the Mythos line.
Good. It's all good.
And also, again, Sideshow Obi-Wan Kenobi Mythos is only 1/5 scale. So now when Sideshow are doing the other pieces in 1/4 scale, this could be now an option for an Obi-Wan.
Yeah, but mix them together. I think that's where you get the best displays.
Well, they did
different signatures on different companies. It really is a case of that.
Yeah.
The more you look around your statues, the better it is for your display, I promise you. I went through eras where I had like 15, 16 XM pieces, like in a room that had like 40 pieces. And I was like, it's too much XM in it. The signatures are too similar.
How many XM pieces do you have now?
XM, let me count. One, but I've sold it, so I'll count it though. 1, 2 repainted, 3, 4, 5 repainted, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 XM that I can see.
I worked for XM for 5 years, and I'm pretty sure you got more than me. I'm pretty sure.
There's a piece I'm interested in. I like the Red Skull, one of them. The Venomized Hulk I like. So there's a few, you never know. Could get more.
Yeah. I think I've got the Weapon X, the Electro, obviously the fucking Venom, Arise, the Cable, Lizard.
But if I was to, like, for example, if I was to go with like ATF, like alone, just them, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9. I've got about 11 or 12 ATF pieces in it. That's a fan art company. I've got a Neymar on the waist. It's like 12 of their pieces. Sideshow's got a little bit more, so I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sideshow 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry, it's just me counting.
Yeah.
Not counting those. I've got like 13 sideshow pieces, maybe 14. I might have missed one.
I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't
So-
tell you at the moment. This then is the legendary piece. This is in hand then.
Yes, it's definitely
Oh,
in somebody's
wow.
hand.
Damn.
Looks fucking banging, doesn't it?
Yeah. Wow. That's a nice piece, yeah.
Lovely Batman. It's a very nice Batman.
This is then PCS stuff. So they did do a panel, and they kind of did like a little tease of their Boba Fett fine art bust. So this is quite early on, so it's still being worked on, and this it's got the storytelling going on. So you've got Han Solo and Carbonite. You've got I don't even know if they call it something else now, but the Slave One at the top. You've got the Cloud. What's that place called? The Cloud. Something where Lando lives. And then also you got the Rancor on the back. Rancor is more to do with like the TV show.
Mandalorian.
So no, well, the Boba Fett, Book of Boba Fett.
Okay.
But then that is removable. So basically, there's a version with it and a version without, a cheaper version without. So yeah, they should have done Starlack.
Starlight the thing that eats people.
Well, the one that ate him, and he was in there for fucking 20 years or whatever.
Yes, I don't know the story of the Book of Boba Fett, but is it any good?
Nah.
No.
The problem with it is like he's just not very good. He's just like, he's a badass, and then in the Book of Boba Fett,
The next thing you'll tell me is that fucking cunt is Boba Fett and Pascal's fucking him something.
Well, Boba Fett's in it because Mandalorian's in it, yeah.
Where is Pascal Mandalorian?
Yeah.
I've never seen it. Is he the one in the mask?
Yeah. Well, he's the voice, yeah. Because most of the time it's not him. Because obviously he's not going to be the one walking around wearing all the shit, is he?
Yeah.
But yeah. And then this is the back of the Doom throne.
What's happening in that?
I don't know. I don't know much about the story, but obviously something's called his mum. So you got like
Okay, so that's Mephisto, so that's the deal.
That's got his mum in it.
Well, if you look up, that looks like Mephisto to me. So if that's Mephisto, then they're alluded to the deal that Doom's mum, who apparently was a witch, like strong witch. She made a deal with Mephisto, didn't she? And he took her fucking soul. And that's pretty much, I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
It's going to be a big old piece, is 1/3.
Wow.
Yeah. This is the gargoyles. So the pieces going up for pre-order this side here. So Hudson and Brooklyn, they went up for pre-order today.
Those two guys.
And then you got Goliath and Lexington, and then you got Broadway and the Bronx there as well. So
I love the fact that they all interlocked together properly. That's like really good. I love the way that they all go together in sort of one proper display. They've made the most of the space underneath Goliath's wings like that. I think they've done very well with that design. I like that a lot.
No, they come out really well. This then is, fuck's sake, I hate when it does this. So the Ghost Rider teasers.
Nice.
And this is 1/3. And it's huge. So big.
Have you seen pictures of this, the full thing?
Yeah, I've seen a video, like a 360. It was meant to be in San Diego. I didn't get through customs.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a shame, really. Really nice, really well done. But yeah, huge. And then you got the Null. And this one is again 1/3. It's big. But the one thing about it is there's a few quarter scale ones, and they're like so big because they have these like kind of spider leg thing going on with the throne. This one doesn't have that, so it's kind of cut down a bit, to be honest.
Yeah, because that goes off the cover, doesn't it?
Yeah,
the spider leg look comes off directly from the cover.
Well, that's not happening on this one, so it's more displayable. Then you've also got the 1/3 Vader, which was teased at the panel as well. And then I just wanted to add this in because I just thought, this light up looks absolutely insane. The way that's lit up looks amazing.
Yes.
I mean, the thing about San Diego is, we're bitching about the lack of a lot of things, but PCS put a lot of work into it. They put a lot of pieces into it. And if they weren't there, then
if they weren't there, it would have been like absolutely fucking. It would have been like the death of Statue Collective about PCS at that event.
Well, ECC were there as well, but again, it was just all the dinosaur stuff, and then the Angel of Death.
All that, man, but this is a bit of a concerning time. This looks fantastic. This bust, I have to say.
It does. This is in hand, so this is the Vampirella, and this is in hand in a collector in China. So this looks really nice.
Just XL piece, that one.
Oh yeah, I love the way the switch ups. So you got them there like that, and then you got the actually biting down.
On that shoulder.
There's not a picture of it. I thought there was a shot of it, but there's not. So you got the other one where the one on the one I think here, she actually bites down into her neck. So yeah, it looks cool. These were teasers for the Venom bust.
Mm.
This kind of looks like a bit. What's it? Separation anxiety, I think the cover is.
Yeah, maybe.
Kind of looks a bit like that. All the symbiotes all around him. And then we're on to the Sideshow Bishop, who's in hand as well.
Yeah, he's come out. Looks pretty good.
Looks nice.
I don't like the Terry Crews portrait at all, but the other one's pretty nice.
Yeah, this one looks nice. And all the kind of
nice details
in the wisps as well. I'd
pretty
like to see this.
Definitely you want to see that one in hand, didn't you?
I want to see this in hand. I hope Marco's got it set up. Also, I want to see this set up next to Cable.
Oh, sure.
It's got to be nice. That head's nice.
Mm.
Then we're on to the custom ones.
Yeah, let's do 4 or 5 minutes and let's get out of it.
All right. I don't like this at all. Did you just put this here because of all the AIM guys? Because you just got your little AIM Bowen one?
Well, I've got the AIM guys for MODOK, but it's not that. I mean, he's got like loads of different heads. The size of him is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think my problem with this is I don't like that gold shit at the bottom.
Yeah.
You got to get rid of that. Get rid of that fucking gold plate. If you're doing a fight, a battle, make it a battle. Put some fucking some ground like a lab fucking tiled base, something. Don't have this fucking gold shit around the edges because they're basically in combat with each other. It's not working. You've got a museum style base, and then you've got a dynamic action diorama going on. So they're sort of contradicting each other. Get rid of that gold thing and put a proper environmental base on there, and then this piece will look a lot better.
Or go with the old like resin works and do like a fucking stack of bodies of the AIM guys.
Yeah, you can do whatever you fucking want. Just make it so it doesn't look like he's in some sort of flying saucer fucking.
Yeah.
The bottom of that looks like a fucking trophy, like the base of a trophy that you get at fucking football or something. The rest of it, I like the fucking design and fighting the AIM guys. I dig it. I like him carrying one around the waist like that. It looks cool. I like all the portraits. All that's cool. The action's cool. It's a bit busy. I'd probably trim it down a bit. That's a terrible face. That one's better.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I don't like that one.
The fucking little shit goblin.
He looks a bit more like Goblin there, doesn't he? That's more.
Yeah.
That one works too, apart from the fact it's a bit of a gummy bear. Looks like an old man one, you can't see the teeth. So this is the Uncle, is it Uncle Sam? Is that what they call that?
Yeah.
Carnage.
How much read bar is in this? There aren't any, man. There's none in there, man. That's the one positive. There's no read bar. I can see.
There's a few positives in there. That just needs a bit of tidying up. That's all.
Yeah, it looks good. So it's like, Uncle Sam, Carnage.
Yeah, we want you sort of pose. Got the fucking big, massive. I don't know if that's a. I want to say, 44 Magnum or something behind his back.
Oh, is he?
It's got something. Keep going. You can see it's got like I can see 3 portraits with this. It's got the transformation ways. It pretty much looks like Lincoln.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. The Carnage suit is on Lincoln, and then you've got the sort of the gun behind his back like that, and then you've got the 3 different heads. So you've got one with the tongue, one without the tongue.
It's different, but yeah.
I mean, there's a whole line of this though, isn't there? That has been done. The Venom one with the flag over his like neck. That was done by the same studio. So
Well,
I think the point was is that you would have them.
I think the original one's Carnage, isn't it? Carnage USA, where he's over the flag.
There's that one too. They did that too. So they did the Carnage one where he's kneeling down, the flag's over his shoulders. Then there's the Venom one where he's sort of standing like and he's holding it like God. Then there's this one.
Dante this says, I actually like the Abomination piece. I'm trying to keep myself from looking at it too much. Give it time and they'll add some read bar. Yeah. God damn it. I literally on that fucking Punisher I just got in, here's 2 bits of read bar. And it's the most pointless addition to that base ever. It's so fucking unnecessary, man. I hate read bar.
I had to throw that Sinister box away. I took it to the dump.
Well,
get the inside, I had to throw the outside box. I couldn't get into loft hole.
You mean the shipper?
Yeah, no, just the outside of the Mr. Sinister box, the heart.
Oh, like, shit, really? The
I had to go away. Yeah, I couldn't get it loft, and it did not go away. It just did not fold without ripping the box to pieces. So I had to dump it because I was a bit
my Punisher box is actually ripped on one side.
Yeah, don't bother me. I couldn't house it, and it was sitting in my son's room for like a week. I was like, "What the fuck am I going to do with this? It's too big. It's too big to go anywhere." So I was like, "It has to go."
Cheers, don't take this. We're so crap at this, aren't we? By the way, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, everyone. Thanks, guys.
Oh, speaking of which, this is the sort of Mad Creation Cyclops. So
it's nice.
It is nice.
Yeah, that looks good.
Museum, innit? A bit more museum style.
Yeah, yeah.
I like the alternative pose like that. That's nice. I prefer that with the armor.
That's got to be a torso, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's definitely
because his chest is. You can see where his chest is different. Yeah. I was going to say you're gonna. That's true. Because obviously with the Punisher, he's got a flak jacket on, so you can't see his chest as much.
You can't see
so basically, they can fuck around with the arms quite a lot. With this, he's just got like muscles, like you see everything. So that's going to have to be a torso, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Nice, yeah.
Looks
he did
great.
say something to me the other day, though. He said to me, what I said to him, I can't believe you've done fucking 6 heads and like 7 arms and whatever else. He goes, yeah, have you seen my Colossus yet? And I go, no. He goes, yeah, maybe check that out. This one's nice. I like this. Very classic, very, that's what that's Cyclops to me. That's the character. This is Chris Bales started painting. The funny thing about Chris Bales, right, is I remember Chris Bales and probably even Charles as well, they used to be very against customs. And now both of them are on board with it all. They're both buying customs left, right, and centre. But I remember they had a problem with it.
Oh, you're entitled to change your mind. I didn't know that this is being painted by Chris Bales.
I think so.
I didn't know that.
I know he's doing some painting. I know he's painting one of these. And he's changed his name as well, isn't he?
Oh, really? What's his name?
Yeah, I can't remember.
He was one of the ones for me that was like probably the most disappointing person I ever met. On like, yeah. He when I went to Singapore and he was there, he was just like really like socially awkward and very like he comes across like quite open and friendly, but he wasn't like in person. He was quite, I don't know, he seemed a bit snidey. Yeah, for me, it wasn't. Like, it was disappointing because I used to watch loads of his videos, comment on his videos. I liked his content, but he ain't like that in person. Well, I wasn't a fan. But I will say this.
I think the thing about it as well is, I mean, he was very jet lagged.
Yeah, but he was there for a few days, not just the one day. It is what it is, man. Life's like that. You meet people, they ain't how they come across. So that's shit happens. But I just have to say, I think this is definitely the best Dr. Octopus I've seen.
I did meet him when we were in Japan, and he got drunk, and he opened up quite a lot when he was drunk. Like, he was very out there when he was drunk.
Yeah, I wasn't there. I can only go on what I sort of experienced and seen and felt and was around. The rest of it, sort of, I wipe my ass with other people.
I've had that issue with Chris as well. He's kind of a prick. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's what I saw pretty much how it was. I was I was really disappointed. I was sort of a bit like, this is, it's the first time you feel like your social media persona is not really who you are.
Well, that's the thing I have a problem with a few people is, I like to think that I'm how I am, and when you meet me, I'm the same. And if you don't think so, you can comment in the if you don't think I am like that. But I've met enough people, and
you're nicer.
Sorry,
you're nicer.
I'm nicer in person, or
no? I think the statue community gets the nicest version of you. I think you're really helpful. You try to help people. I think you go out of your way probably a little too much. I think you're nicer. I think you try. I think you work hard, and I think you try to help people as much as you can. I think it's a small world, and I think you work really hard at trying to make help people if they need it. I don't think you would do that. I don't think you'd do that outside of this hobby. If someone needed your help, like with something that was like ridiculous, you'd go, fuck off. Like, there's no way you're doing that. No chance.
Depends on what it is. I do try.
You ain't doing it. I've seen you. Like, you wouldn't even get someone a fucking drink. You're joking. Like, you went up there. Like, yeah, but you didn't. You've got to get me an orange juice. I can't get your own fucking orange juice. There's no way. If that was a statue. If that was a statue fucking thing, you'd be like, oh yeah, I'll get you your orange juice. I'll wrap up for you. Fucking shine up all nice for you. That's how you are.
Shine up, you Mr. George, right? It's mad creations.
Mad creations makes us up. I love this sculpt. I know that Eric Sosa sculpted this.
I was actually, funny enough, when I saw the thigh there, that thigh, I was just like, oh no, that's Sosa.
I love this Dr. Octopus. I don't like him, but I think this is a fantastic sculpt. I think it looks great. I think the haircut, the face, the teeth, the expression. I actually like the fact that they've gone with a fat, jacked guy. It reminds me of, you remember the old strongmen? That's what it reminds me of. The old school.
Which one is the Iron Studio Cyclops? I don't even know which one that is. Do you mean the 1/10, or is there a 1/4 one?
There is a little one in it.
I only know the little one.
I think it's the jacket one. But yeah, anyway, I've got to sort of bounce out of here now because we're at 2 hours, and that's like my maximum that I do. But yeah, I think that's a really nice Dr. Octopus.
1/10. I've only seen 1/10 once. There's a couple of them, but
if I was going for a Dr. Octopus, I'd definitely get that one.
Yeah.
Who is it by? Like, who's the company? Is it Wolfpack?
I'm just assuming Wolfpacks because they do a lot of his stuff, don't they now?
It's nice though. Nice piece.
It's really good. The blob as well.
Yeah.
Your boy's got the blob.
Yeah, he keeps trying to sell it to me, but I'm not interested in that character. I don't like that character at all.
Yeah.
I know that I like the statue. I like what they did with it. I like the sculpt of it. I think it's a social sculpt. They did very well. It's a nice piece.
Even Doc Ock is a world strongman jacked. What the fuck? I'm a failure. Basically, it's Doc Ock is from one of the Nike ads, isn't he? and fitness fucking NICAD. That's what.
No, he's not though, because the truth is that he is in shape. If you look at that there, if you look at the picture of the physique, his arms and his legs, he's well put together. It's just he's got a bit of a gut. But his conditioning is really good. Like there's no, he's got
too much fucking TRT, and all his fucking organs are popping out.
Yeah, but I mean, I like that sort of version of it. I like the fact he looks powerful. He looks strong. He's got a bit of a gut, but he looks like he can give you a fucking row. I like that. I like that look of him a lot. I've seen a lot of these sort of painting. I've not seen it like with the arms on it. I want to see with the fucking big arms and shit. See what it looks like. It looks cool. Very cool. I'm a fan.
Do you want to finish up on this one?
Sure, yeah. So this is Dark Child, isn't it? This is the fan art Dark Child. There's a lot of switch outs with this. You got wings and fucking all sorts of things. Don't know if there's going to be two versions of this. This is magic, isn't it? Dark Child. Yeah. So but I think this is like Colossus's cousin, sister cousin.
That sounds well fucking hillbilly. That did.
Yeah.
I said sister cousin.
My sister cousin.
Oh, well, hillbilly. That's a nice face.
Yeah, it's a nice piece. A bit fucking dark for me, this, but I mean, it's very cool. I mean, it was meant to be, isn't it? It's quite a character for that.
Well, it's not magic. I mean, this is totally dark side, Dark Child, or whatever it's called, Dark Child.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Lovely work though. Looks neat.
Yeah.
Nice pose. Some good variation there. So yeah, I dig it.
No, it's cool. Very cool. All right, let's end up there then.
Let's do it.
All right, everyone, do the usual. Thanks for watching, and what we'll do is next week we'll try and get on earlier in the week if we're going to do one. I'm going to be in the States, and probably going to get drunk. So we'll see what happens. But so basically do the usual: like, comment, subscribe, share if you haven't. And thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Love all the comments. I do actually. That's one of the favorite things about doing the live is all of the comments, all the back and forward of people. And
the only downside really when you have guests on and stuff is that we miss the interaction with like people that support the channel. Like that are always like people that have been around for a long time and make their business to get on here, and I kind of like touching base with them. It's like one of my highlights too.
Yeah,
so it's the only downside of that when you have a guest on, we can't do that as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, mad love, man. We catch you probably in about 5 days. We're going to have to get on before Alex gets over there.
Yeah, everybody.
Either snap somebody or gets filmed doing some embarrassing shit. One way or the other, it's going to probably be the death of RaddTitan from next week. Certainly
probably something bad. I mean, I've tried to control myself with the alcohol, but that doesn't normally happen, especially when I haven't been drinking much lately. So it's probably going to hit me quite hard, or someone's going to hit me quite hard. Anyway, thanks everyone. Take care. Adios. Ciao.